Hey everybody, it's Robert with RT Repairs. We're going to continue work today on our 2006 Jeep Commander. Continue tear down underneath the hood today again. So to start with today, we're going to go ahead and get that battery removed out of there. That's going to take a 10mm wrench or socket. Simply remove the negative, then the positive, and then on the front lower portion of the battery, you're going to see a 10mm bolt there holding down the battery. Hold down, simply remove that bolt, lift up the plastic tab, and the battery will come right out. Next thing we're going to do is go ahead and remove our air cleaner assembly. 5/16 to remove the clamp, and go ahead, undo the two clasps on the front and pull out that air cleaner assembly. So this airbox assembly, the lower unit, comes out of the hole right here, and as you can see right here, you got a rubber plug there. And this piece here plugs in to this rubber plug. Simply just pull it out after you take the top cover off of the air cleaner assembly. So once the top cover comes off, just pull this out and you'll end up with this piece. Next thing we're going to take out is going to be the air intake that attaches to your air cleaner assembly. You got a 10mm, a 5/16. This airbox assembly right here, or the intake I should say, is attached. As I've already pulled it off, is attached right here and right here. 10mm here, 5/16 here. Go ahead and pull this off. It lifts up. You do have one ambient air temperature plug right here on the end of it, which you'll unplug right there. Now the coolant tank, just two 10mm, one that you can turn off by hand, a plastic one, nut onto the firewall, and then the hose coming off the bottom of it. Taking the two 16mm bolts on each side to connect the strut tower brace. Pull them both loose on each side. You will not be able to remove that until you remove both your fuse panels on the driver's side fender well there. Once you remove those, then you'll be able to lift that bar right out of place. You also saw me taking out these ECM and ECUs right here. So you have some clips. Clips are right here. You relieve the clip here, and then there's another clip on the back side. You relieve those clips, you can pull this unit right out. That's your box. Same with the fuse box right here. That frees up all this area right here for us to work. When dealing with these fuse panels there on the driver's side fender well inside, take your time, pull the clips loose. Very easy to find. You can do it with a simple pick or flathead screwdriver. Pull each one loose one at a time. Disconnect your wires to them. You've got no more power running through those, so you shouldn't have to worry about any kind of spark or anything. Pull them loose, take good care of them, put them somewhere where they remain dry, out of hot direct sunlight. You may even want to put them in a plastic bag. But just put them somewhere safe. You can see now with everything we removed today, we got a lot of room under this hood to work. Still messing with the wires, trying to get more room. We've got to get that main harness, has some clips holding it down there on the driver's side. We got to get all those clips pulled loose and then tie everything back out of the way, and essentially we'll have full access to the headers and to the valve covers, the heads, the intake manifold, all that, just on the driver's side. Passenger side, everything is basically out of the way. Once we get the radiator out of the way, an AC condenser and AC lines, we'll have full access to the motor to do all the work we need to do on her and get everything cleaned up in the engine bay. So we can move on with everything we've got planned for this build. Very little rust at all. There's your area right here where the battery usually sets. Totally clear. You can see the front of the engine right there. There's where the intake usually sets, or air filter assembly. There's where your coolant tank usually sets. That's where your air box sets, our intake box. Here's your power steering fluid. We'll get rid of that. That also powers a hydraulically actuated fan in this Jeep, which we may be converting to an electric actuated fan. There's your radiator assembly, AC condenser, and power steering cooler. All of that will be coming out the next time we work on this. Then we'll slowly take the intake manifold off, so we can get to the heads, the belt assembly. Right there's where all the timing chain sets and water pump. We're gonna get all that taken apart. We got a lot of work to do on this engine yet, so we can get to the cylinder heads, pull them out. Same thing over here on this side, pull it out. And like I said, send us a comment, let us know what you'd like to see us do under the hood of this thing. Let us know what you'd like to see done to this. It's gonna be a fun project. There's our project Jeep, guys. Jeep Commander. We're just getting started. Subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up. Give us some comments. Even if you don't like it, give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe, guys, so we can grow this channel and show you more fun vehicles to come.